Air Force Association, and many, many more. She became the first woman to win the U.S. National Aerobatic Championship on display at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum in downtown Washington, D.C. And the closest neighbor is Amelia Earhart in Lockheed Vegas. And the United States Women's Association. Patty has worked on a number of film and commercial projects. And you can see by her famous airplane visible on the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, the message on the wings of this airplane, you can see Cirrus Aircraft. Cirrus manufactures a composite SR-22, the best-selling airplane in the world. And now, with over 4,000 Cirrus aircraft flying, the name Cirrus has become synonymous with aviation, innovation, and safety. Cirrus boasts the first and only certified airplane in the world with a whole airplane parachute. Trying to give the Gypsy the type of performance you're seeing here, she grabs for about 5,000 feet above the ground. Patty's newest sponsor, Canada Aviation Insurance. Here, in up close this weekend, Canada Aviation Insurance believes that the customer they participate in a wide variety of aviation events, including the insurance of the continued fun with general aviation, with sport flying, with warbirds, with corporate aviation, and flight sports. Patty's Extra is equipped with avionics sponsored by Sarasota Avionics. The Gypsy do her sky dance in the sky. She gets to and from shores. She gets to ride in the support airplane. It is the newest, most popular, innovative, exciting, and innovative composite machine, the first to have a whole airframe parachute installed as standard equipment. So far, ladies and gentlemen, people have been saved by the VRS, Cirrus Airframe Parachute System. 24 miles. There is a Cirrus aircraft on display just inside the in-gate area, and they are luxurious inside and out. Getting cross country in a Cirrus is a very smooth and luxurious ride. The Gypsy. You're going to see that attempt again later on today as one of her signature maneuvers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, draw your attention, if you will, up to the right and start-finish pylon. Just to the left of it, in position, you'll see crew members that have taken to the runway. The crew members are holding two poles. The poles are it's great paper, and you might be able to guess what the Gypsy is going to do with that as she tumbles end over end, and then kicks in hard right run. There will be an interreaction between the Cirrus-sponsored Extra 300 with the Gypsy at the controls, and then bits of freight paper between those two poles. Coming in now. Take a look and see that everything is as it should be on the ground. Thank you to Patty says to Mr. Bob Gannon, Canada Aviation Insurance, here to answer all of your questions this weekend. All right, eyes and cameras ready as Gypsy disappears a little to your left from my vantage point. Look back out on the runway in the area of start-finish pylon, and the Breitling signs are presenting the Cirrus-sponsored Extra, 22 feet high. What I didn't tell you, she is going to try it the hard way. She is now upside down and descending and descending and descending. And she executes the snap roll, yes. Let's sit down, okay, bring the stick back. Give me a half roll. Push the stick forward, go to the outside, a half roll. Push the stick back, a half roll. Push the stick forward. On top, give me a half roll. Now, stick back, half roll. Stick forward, half roll. Stick back, half roll. Now from upside down, give me two, Gypsy. And two. I think we're on the floor for Patty Wagstaff. Nobody and counted to be three-time woman aerobatic champion in this country of America, where we have so many great and talented men and women competition pilots. Hold on. Leave it to the gypsy to underestimate herself. Okay, now watch as she continues the sky dance. Patty would like to thank all of her sponsors for their great support. Without them, she would not be able to model. In addition to her major sponsor who is here this weekend, that being the luxurious Cirrus design aircraft. That is also supported by national advisor for the best safety equipment in the business. She would like to thank Bose, who makes the noise canceling headsets. She would like to thank Lord Mounts for the best engine mounts in the world. And some friends we have here again this year, Concord Batteries, for making the finest lightweight batteries available. This year, Battery is proudly associated with the Lindbergh branch for people who use science, innovation, and foster the environment. Give us some going on the World Wide Web, simply to lindberghfoundation.org. For more information on the gypsy herself, you can search out some of the aviation postcards, her book on her life called Fire and Air. It is a fascinating reading. There's the Cirrus design. PattyWagstaff.com, and you can get a feel for aviation at FlightAdventures.com as well. That's where you can learn more about Gypsy. Yes, coming to slow the aircraft down, but now Gypsy into a maneuver she calls the roller. This is also one of her signature maneuvers. Look at the rate of roll as she holds her altitude, rolls left and turns right. Holds her altitude, rolls left and turns right. Holds her altitude, turns left and rolls right, turns to the right. This is fighting a thing called disorientation. In international competition, the difference between doing that well and not doing it the best of anybody else could be the difference between getting a gold or not. She had to break it off there as per FAA rules when she was facing you and I, but then picked up the rotation again. That is just one of the safety rules. No energy directed towards the ground. So, Patty, like all of our professionals, happy to comply with the fact that it keeps the audience in this particular site and through any of our air show towns safe.